What's up everyone, Multiyapples here bringing you another video, and today we'll be playing some NBA 2K20. So let's go ahead and get started. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing okay. I'm doing fantastic, thank you for asking. Let's go ahead and start the game. Those of you that don't know, I'm playing my career, and I play on the Orlando Magic. And that is a bad foul right out of the gate. Okay. When did we lose Markel Fultz? After the 2021 season. See, they have Otto Porter and Bobo Morgan, who was drafted in this last year's NBA draft. Ah, shoot, I thought that would go in. I'm gonna move my laptop over a little bit so I don't actually accidentally step on it. %91 free throw shooter. It's actually impressive. And you know what? He missed both shots, so never mind. We're gonna lose this game, I can already tell. This is gonna be fun. Ellis Jr. gonna take a shot. Is it Fultz? Are you kidding me? Oh, wow, that's a fail. Oh, sweet, I am player of the week in the Eastern Conference. So we have been averaging 23.5 points lately, 49% shooting, so that's good. I make nearly all my shots. Yeah, there's no way I was gonna make it over Bobo. So I lead the league in assists with 13.3 assists per game. I don't know why I didn't just take the shot. I should have. Alright. So, the screens prevented us from getting to him. Oh, this is just fantastic. I hate how my teammates practically stay in the same spot. I have to take a 3 from out there. Which I'm practically guaranteed to miss. Okay, let's check something out for Bol. He's actually a good 3-point shooter. Wow. Someone cut to the basket. Yeah, I don't see us winning any championships anytime soon with this kind of shooting. Yeah, we're gonna lose. It's pretty much over. I made some awful plays, so. I want to see which teams are doing well and maybe ask for a trade to those teams. And again, it is early in the season, so. And once again, Aaron, my teammate, failed to get open. And this time it was Aaron Gordon. Man, we couldn't hit water if we fell out of a boat. That is my point exactly. I'm letting all this in game volume. My commentary is horrible. I'm sorry about that.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
And the shot is good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Fultz the pass to Jokic. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Jordan. Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
The Nuggets leading by 14. Fultz kicks to Porter. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. To the middle and stolen by Harris. Shea up top, guarded by Fultz, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, how about the power from DJ there, slamming it down.
Here's Fultz. 20 points for him last game against New Orleans. Jokic passes to Porter. Fultz looking around. Over Che. And another miss by Denver.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
So both teams changing it up here. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Porter laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
And when Porter is committed to finishing, there's no stopping him, looking absolutely determined on that drive.
And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Harris. Shea is out there with Adams, and it's Cage in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he's good on the 3-ball. 8 points for Otto Porter Jr.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. And Ellis throws it down.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Here's Sue. No good again that time.
I'll be honest, I thought there's no way that he's missing that close. That's a bunny. Give it up for the aggressive defense, Kevin. This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And Orlando making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Ball kicks to Fultz. And again, it's Denver.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. Cook, he's checked in for Orlando. Back to Che. Got a hand on it, and they get it back.
He's a good free throw shooter. Tobias Harris smartly looking to get in there and find some easy points from the line.
The Magic shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Brandon, this next question culture we're in, what comments do you want to hear from players who have just lost a game and facing disappointment?
I like the humility aspect of this question, Kevin, and the thing that I listen to most from players who get it, they'll compliment their opponent first. Something had to happen where the opponent did something enough to beat you on that night. So you don't say that we did all these things. Give the opponent credit first. Secondly, players who shoulder a massive amount of responsibility, they'll say that they could have played better first. And that takes and deflects everything away from their teammates. And then they'll talk about what they're looking forward to most, and their challenge is we'll get better tomorrow. We'll get better next game. And that they know there's room to grow. Those three things are pretty impactful.
Well said. Now here's Fultz following the miss by Che. Rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
And Che gets it to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Ellis. He's got 5. Here's Fultz. The Nuggets with another miss.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Good on the shot.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Fultz following the basket by Che. Fultz with the ball. 12 points for him. Bull the pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Fultz. And nothing is falling for him right now.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. Number 5, the Nuggets.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Che in the last game against the Trailblazers was all business. He tallied 25 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Now Che, following the miss by Bol from deep.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Gordon's checked in. Here's Fultz. And another miss by Denver.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Back to Che. Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Porter. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Magic.
Pass to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Here's Cook. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Harris. The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. Brent, when we talk about home court advantage, do you feel it's the same as it used to be? It has that same impact?
I do think it's still hugely important, Kevin. It's less important when there's a team that has been together for a long time and has proven that they can take their wares on the road and come home with a victory. But it absolutely gives you a level of comfort as a player to get into your routine, to be at a place that seems familiar. Something deep down psychologically helps every member of that team being at home.
Now Che, following the miss by Bol from deep. The Magic have gone 5 of 9 at the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And so he makes both from the line. The Nuggets leading by 19 points. Fultz dishes the Bol. And Gordon over to help. Inside and stolen by Jordan. To the inside. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
The offensive rebound. Here's Harris. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And really, few guys in the league are more unique than Bobo. Has length for days, but needs to add a tremendous amount of strength to guard his natural position.
Now here is Harris. Che inside. Guarded by Fultz, and it's good for 2. And that's 10 points for Aaron Gordon.
Now, this guy is just not a ball stopper. Che gets his teammates involved, always looking. Great guy to play with offensively.
Here's Jokic in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And talking about Bol, his dad, Manute Bol, was known for his defense. That is not the case for his son.
Well, they're two completely different types of players. Bol's game is about skill. He can handle, he can...
One second left. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And it's Cook with the ball for Orlando, trailing by 19. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Ellis is out there with Fultz, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Porter, and it's Yang in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. Shea kicks to Jordan. Denver grabs the miss. And here's Fultz. Over in the corner, Ellis. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Shea outside. Over to the left wing. Cook the pass to Shea. And so Orlando again turning it over.
And checking out the stats for Jokic. He's coming off an excellent season. 8th in assists, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Bol, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Now here's Ellis. Defense right on him. There's Porter with the 3. Rebound by the Magic. Gordon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Shea passes to Harris. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Denver.
I feel like Tobias Harris's confidence has grown over the past couple seasons, especially on the offensive end. Very capable of taking advantage of smaller defenders.
Each year, so many coaching changes. Brent, do you feel they generally get too much blame when things go wrong?
I don't know if blame is the word, Kevin. That's just the easy out for a lot of organizations that want to make some changes. The main thing that's frustrating, I think, for the coaching fraternity is patience. You have to be realistic about the potential of your team and how much time it takes to grow what it is that coach's culture is all about. That's where teams sometimes lose out and give up on somebody a little bit early.
But these guys go into it eyes wide open.
Well, there's no question about it. And really good coaches in the NBA know that it might not last all that long. So they're going to be who they are. That's who you want to hire. Hire a coach who knows exactly who he is, both coming in the door and walking away.
On the wing, Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. And that's 17 points for Otto Porter Jr.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Cook kicks to Harris. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Cook dishes to Shea. Shot clock at 5. Porter with the steal. Shoots. Orlando grabs the miss. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's blocked.
Well, if they got a favorite play, Kevin, it might be time to break it out. 0 of 4 to start it.
And love seeing Porter this aggressive on offense. Knows how to get to his spots and take advantage.
Shea inside. Guarded by Fultz. Gordon kicks to Harris. Shea up top. Harris against Porter. 5 on the clock. Pass to Cook. They need this. Great defense that time from Ellis.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And that one's good by Porter.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Shea outside. Harris inside the line. Good, and the assist goes to Shea. Shea's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Passes it to Bull. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Got a piece of it. Back to Shea. Out left to the wing. Here's Cook. Kept alive Orlando. Shea passes to Gordon. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Ellis surveying the D. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Shea dishes to Jordan. Shea outside. Gordon the pass to Shea. In the corner, Cook with it. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another. Not
And so here's Orlando. Now the pass to Warwick. Trying to end the drought. Good. And it's Shea picking up the assist. Shea's got his 9th assist in the game now. Denver's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Brown against Hickson. Now here's Brown. He has 7. Shots good by Bledsoe.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Teardrop shot, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Bledsoe going to the inside has no problem at his size getting in and drawing contact.
And he knocks down the first one. And Brent, when you watch Eric Bledsoe go to the rim, you just have to admire what an incredible finisher he is.
Well, Bledsoe, I think, has always relied on the fact that his physical stature, not in terms of his height at 6'1", but his width and strength allows him to go in there and be a bit of a bulldog, to get contact and to make things happen. So never has shied away from that. Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Warwick kicks to Hickson. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to McLeod. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Hickson. Shoots over Brown. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Here's Bledsoe. It's rebounded by Warwick. Orlando's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Cage. Shea kicks to Hickson. Shea left side. The pass to Cage. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. That free throw, no good. Markelle Fultz has checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Orlando. Good on the second free throw. And it's Fultz with the ball for Denver. Pass to Yang. Here's Pope. Fires from deep. Trains it from beyond the arc. Pope's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nuggets.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Shea passes to Cage.
And checking out some stats for Markelle Fultz. Great showing for him last season. He's averaged 20 points a game, 8 assists and 4 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Gordon's checked in for Orlando. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Brown wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Denver.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Passes it to Cage. Back to Che. That one's not going to go. And it's Denver the other way. Here's Fultz. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
Back to Che. 6 on the shot clock. Cage passes to Che. Denver grabs the miss.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Nuggets ahead, running away with it. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Che. He's out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Cage in at the center position. Che outside. If you were commissioner, Brent, of the NBA, would you add or alter any rules right now?
Wow. First of all, I think you get to fly on a really nice plane wherever you're going, and you get to go to any game you want to.
Yes.
So sign me up
with
for that job.
With courtside seats, by the way, too.
Add or alter any NBA rules. I think the game is in a pretty good place right now, Kevin. And there's not much that I think is out there for us to change.
It seems like All-Star Weekend and the length of the season seems to be 2 pretty prominent things that continually come up.
Yeah, and as far as the question, I guess my head was going to things that are on the floor.
I was thinking that too, but I couldn't think of anything that really...
On the floor, it's tough to figure out something that could be adjusted, and I know Adam Silver and David Stern before him, all of their concern mostly is about
the game,
the optics of the game.
Yes.
And right now, it's in a pretty good spot.
It's very pleasing to watch, there's no doubt. Here's Sims. Pass to Pope. From deep 3-point range, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Shea passes to Caldwell-Pope.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
That free throw good from Caldwell-Pope. Satoransky's checked in for Denver. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He misses the free throw. And the contract structure for NBA first-rounders, 2 years guaranteed, 2 years of team options, qualifying offer. Brent, should we consider changing that up?
I think it's working pretty well, Kevin. I think every front office is out there trying to find players out there that are giving you value beyond your contract. And that happens a lot when you're a team that has a first-round pick, 1 through 10, 1 through 20, and you hit on a draft choice. You potentially could get 3 years, and sometimes 4, when you have incredible players coming into the league as their first year, changing franchises around. But a player that's providing way more value than the contract that they're getting at that time. So I don't see that changing much. It gives teams a long enough time to evaluate the talent coming in.
Seems to be working.
It does. And the players that prove it are looking at the calendar saying, could I fast forward 3 years? Because I really like to cash in on what I'm doing for you.
Here's Cage. Good. And it's Shea picking up the assist. Shea's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Hayward looking around. The pass to Satoransky. From deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Shea's shot is off.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Hayward passes to Lawson. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Satoransky finds Lawson. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Three-pointer. Hayward sinks the triple. Hayward's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Nuggets.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Brent, a lot of teams are paying that luxury tax, and that is a tough thing for a lot of owners to swallow. Is this the best method to deter teams from going over the cap, overspending, and outspending smaller markets?
You're hitting the nail on the head, Kevin, because there are some teams, as much as you said it's tough for some teams to swallow, there are other teams that never see that pill.
Right.
And they're willing to go as far as they need to go in order to put a championship team on the floor. It seems to be working, but the question you had for me, was it a deterrent right now? I don't know if it's as significant as it needs to be. We know the repeater tax certainly hurts some teams, but there are still teams that are willing to spend, Kevin. That's really tough on small market teams who want to avoid that at all costs.
Poked away. Lawson against Gordon. Here's Pope. Jordan with some nice D.
So the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And here's Shea outside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the Magic making a change here. Warwick's checked in. Well, he might be an aging veteran in the NBA, but DeAndre Jordan is still terrifying for defenders when he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, he's such a great target still on the roll situation. You combine his length and athleticism now with the know-how and his tenure in the league, and DeAndre Jordan still can be an elite finisher on the inside.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting. Rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
And stolen by Shea. Knocked away. And Satoransky kicks to Hayward. And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Satoransky looking around. Down low. Here's Pope.
Jordan continuing to bring all that he has on the defensive end of the floor. Shooters always leery about where DeAndre is on the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Satoransky. Covered by Che, and the foul called on Che. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Satoransky finds Hayward. Brent, a few players now host podcasts, participate with those elements, with those vehicles during the season. Any thoughts on that?
I think it's great. I think it's fantastic for our fan base and for our players to have an outlet, to have conversations and share a little bit more about their personality. It grows them as people, I think, Kevin, especially I've listened to J.J. Redick's many times over,
yes.
And you learn something new, not only about players, but about their interests and how they're spending time. And I think if you were a young player, let's say you were a high school senior and you're a college player and you're listening to some of the things that guys are talking about in their experiences, I think it's invaluable for what it is that you don't know exists around a player in the NBA, and for you to start having considerations about how difficult the task is, how mentally taxing. So these things are great outlets for the players. Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
It's you, and the layup's good off the glass.
Hard work inside on the basket. Che silencing some of the doubters out there in terms of his effort.
Pass to Pope. And Orlando making a change here. Now Satoransky. Hayward outside. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Jordan with the rebound. For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Off target from three-point range. Hayward outside. Kicks it to Sims. Here's Pope. Passes it to Satoransky. Shea grabs the miss. Shea's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
To the inside, Lawson. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And so it's Lawson with it, bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Hayward, the bounce pass.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Orlando's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And the shot is long.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line. And they better hope their performance at the line in the second half doesn't come back to bite them. Missing your free throws is a good way to cough up a lead.
And how often do players argue calls knowing that they are in the wrong? They know they're going after something that was the correct call.
Let's just say often, Kevin. I mean, you just never, the whistle.
Are they thinking? Six seconds left in the 4th quarter. Fultz with the ball. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Tonight, one that was in total.